Right, picture this. It's Sunday night and you're writing workout programs. Client after client, exercise after exercise. 3 hours later, your weekend is gone. I'll show you something that stops this completely. An automation that takes a client form and creates them a personalized workout plan. And this ain't generic templates, this is tailored plans. By the end of this video, you could be saving about 5 hours weekly. That's 2 extra training sessions worth of income. Let's dive in and I'll show you exactly how to do that yourself. Right, before we get into this sick automation, I'm gonna go through, on average, how much time would this take if you didn't have this automation. So, I briefly mentioned this, but 5 hours weekly. This is going through taking each exercise, each different need of the client, and building this workout plan, because there's a lot of needs. Let's say 5 hours weekly. That's 2 extra training sessions worth of income that you're missing out on. That is a huge deal. Knowing the fact that you can be automating some of these things in your business. Right, let's say 30 clients. That's 12 hours weekly. That's even more of a jump. So we already know that this automation is going to be worth your time. It's going to be worth your time to now and put into your business. So, but yeah, that's where the automation comes in to play. So, breaking down this automation. First of all, we got Google Sheets. This is from the responses of the form that your clients will be filling in. This can be questions that you normally ask, like how long do you normally train for? What days a week would you normally train? And say injuries, specific muscle groups they want to focus on. And it would then take all their responses and put it into the Google Sheets. This integration will watch the new rows that is added. So say a client was to fill out the form, it would watch for a new row to be added, and it would input all that, the response and the data from that client. So once this is triggered and a form is complete, it will go over to ChatGPT, which will show you the prompt that we use in a second, that I personally use. And it will then, included in the prompt, will be the responses from the client. And it will take this, it will work its magic and create an output. And this output will then be taken into a Google Docs automatically. So this is done just by running the scenario in make.com. So I'm going to show you the form that I created for this. For this use case and this automation. So, some workout questions that you'd normally ask a client. So, main fitness goals. Worked out before, specific muscle groups you want to focus on, past injuries. 3, do you have any training preferences, specific exercises? You get the point. And then they would fill out this, submit it. And then going over to the automation. So it would watch a new row. So like I said, we've got the workout responses in here, and it would watch a new row. Then this is where the magic happens. I'll show you the prompt that I've used for this case. So you got the normal prompt elements, and in the context we've added in each of the client's responses in the form. Like you can see the different responses they'd have that I went through. And yeah, what you'd normally add in a prompt. And I've added at the bottom, this is an automation, so don't add any indication. It's written by AI, and this was important in that process. So yeah, it would work as magic, and then once it's got an output, it would then send it over to Google Docs and create a new document. So this is the document I've got, and here you can see the personalized plan from a client. I've just put in some generic results and responses, and yeah, going through the plan. This is a hypertrophy focus 5-day training program, and strengths and aesthetics, experience level intermediate, 2 years, like I said. Session breakdown, I put 50 minutes in. Weekly frequency is 5 sessions I put in, and they've chosen to split upper, lower, push, pull, and full body. And then yeah, some guidelines that they went by, and then the weekly structure. So day 1, upper, day 2, lower, day 3, push, day 4, pull, and day 5. If you're not happy with the split that they've chosen, you can just put into the prompt that you want a different split. And that goes by any information, and any information in the prompt that you don't like, you can change to your needs and what you normally put in a plan, and and it will take that information and do it by your needs. So yeah, here's the exercises, the sets, the reps, and then the rest periods. And yeah, it's got each day and a little tip for progression, which is great. And yeah, it's even added a weekly progression strategy. And yeah, it gives some tips, and it pretty much just generates a perfect workout plan from your client's needs, which is great. It's what you need. So yeah, it's taking a form. We went through the make.com we went through the docs that it will be creating. And you can add in different integrations if you like. Like for the form, you could add tally. That's a great one. And just some. So if you deliver your workout plans in a different way, you can add in your integration of choice. And yeah. So that is it. That is how you can build a automation to streamline your workflows and create perfect workout plans in the matter of seconds. So all the guides on how you add the integrations and each steps are on Make to do it yourself. Also, each of the links will be added to each of the platforms, that being Make, that being Forms, that being Docs, and a little free resource for the prompt I used in this video, which you can get, and my LinkedIn to connect. And yeah, that's it for today. Take care.